Well, I made it to Poland. What's up everyone, Ruth here and welcome back to my vlog. It's been a crazy week. Last Sunday I left Vancouver and flew to Poland. My whole life all packed up once again. It was certainly weird to be flying during a pandemic and I wasn't exactly sure what to expect. I had a bunch of my masks ready to go. Vancouver airport was basically totally empty. Like it was kind of like a ghost town. There were probably about 6 people in the check-in line, but then like the security line, there was like nobody in sight. Customs, like it was all super slick. They did do a quick temperature check before I went through security. That was basically the only process that's changed. I did have to wear a mask for the whole journey, which my goodness was a bit rough, like 24 hours without taking your mask off, kind of nasty. I mean, I did have a couple masks, so I switched them out every so often, but still it's kind of like, but hey, if that's what you gotta do, it's what you gotta do. It's just the times that we're in. My flight route was Vancouver to Frankfurt, and so that was a super long flight. It was like 10.5 to 11 hours. Thankfully, it was pretty much overnight, so I was able to sleep for a large chunk of that, which was super awesome because that helps pass time really quickly. It was still pretty empty in the Frankfurt airport, although it felt a little bit less like kind of eerie-ish. Like there were more people. They kind of had just marked off like every second seat in the airport so you can sit on it to help social distancing, although it felt like people were distancing a little bit less, but everyone was wearing a mask. So I landed in Poland and our team trainer manager guy, Peter, was there to pick me up. Okay. Let me take this mask off. Oh my goodness. Feels weird to breathe freely after wearing a mask for like 24 consecutive hours. Oh man. Okay, well, I made it to Poland. I am here. This is not my apartment. And so, because it's the end of the month, they don't have my apartment yet. And I think hopefully they're gonna have it tomorrow. But until then, I'm just in this kind of random apartment here. It's somehow connected to someone who supports the team. So I have a Wi-Fi password, so I need to log in and connect with the world and see where I am and hopefully find some food. So I found out that I don't have to quarantine, which I think I suspected through my research because Canada's like on like the European approved list, but the team is going to test me. So they're trying to arrange a COVID test. Wow, my voice is squeaky. Clearly I haven't spoken enough in the last 24 hours. Anyways, so yeah, the team is trying to arrange a COVID test for me so that I can get tested, and then we'll be able to be hanging out with the girls and stuff. Until then, I'm kind of trying to isolate. I'm not allowed to like go practice or anything like that, and so kind of weird to, cause like I think we're playing in a tournament this weekend and I'm expected to play, so like I might have to get in a little workout here, like on my floors or something, just to move my body, get limbered up. But yeah, I'm in Poland. Well, the lady who runs or owns this place just brought me some bedding, so at least I have a blanket. This is so weird though, because like, it's not like I want to unpack my bags or anything, so I'm just like sitting here with my bags are sitting here, just hanging out. It's like, this isn't my apartment, so why would I unpack? So, not entirely sure what to do with myself right now. I should probably go grab some food. I might shower and then do a little workout, or maybe do a workout and then shower. Also, there's like 17 train tracks that run right beside this, so I'm also very glad that this isn't my apartment for that reason alone, because that would be really annoying all season long. So fingers crossed for a better situation with my real apartment. Oh, it feels good to stretch. It's kind of surreal. I'm just like in Poland. I don't know. It's like you never get used to it, or at least I haven't yet. Like I'm just in Poland right now. Very far away from my family, my friends, my home. It's exciting though. Well, I kind of recharged there for a little bit, texted my family, let them know that I got here safe, and downloaded kind of this area offline in Google Maps so I can go for a little walkabout. It actually looks like I'm super close to the Baltic Sea, so I'm about to walk over that way, hopefully find some food, and then go check out the beach while I'm out here. I made it to the sea. Ooh, we're out in the sand. It looks like the boardwalk is some kind of like paid exhibition thing, so I'll have to do that at some point, but not today, especially since I don't have any Polish currency yet. I'm gonna need to get some of that. Well, I must say my first impressions of Poland are pretty great so far. Seems to be really clean and well put together and lots of parks and greenery, and so I'm a big fan of that. It's also really cool to be right near the Baltic Sea. It's a great location. Lots of places to explore over this next season here. I'm starving though, so I'm about to go pick up some groceries and head back to my little random temporary apartment place thing. Home sweet home, but not home. Home for now. Okay, well, so I stopped at the mini market and got the randomest stuff ever because it's a mini market, so it has barely anything. Some water, essential. And then I figured if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen my Russian mystery pastries last year. Welcome to today's episode of Ruth's Russian Mystery Pastry. Today we have some sort of woven ovular shape. We're gonna find out. Another episode of Ruth's Russian Mystery Pastry. Today I'm going for the circular one. So I figured might as well start off with a Polish mystery pastry. No idea what's going on here. I think there's some cheese, maybe some meat, we'll find out. And then chips, mint tea, and a chocolate bar, because that's all they really had. Certainly not ideal, and this is not what I eat all the time, but I'm starving and the closest like supermarket is super far away and I don't have my car yet, so I'm just making the best of what I got. Let's try out this Polish mystery pastry. Looks like there's some onions on here too. Cheese bun. Not very fresh, but it is what it is. My mouth is dry. I really need to start learning some Polish. Kind of green onion chips. I look at the back as if I can read it. And lastly, some dessert. If you guys haven't had a Milka bar, you're missing out. Very European thing, but they are bomb and they've got great flavors. I personally love the Oreo. It's like literally got Oreo pieces in it. This is cream and toffee, I believe. Toffee cream. That's hitting the spot. Okay, well, I've kind of just been laying in bed, scrolling social media, mainly TikTok, for a few hours here. Whoopsies, but just trying to like not fall asleep. And also the jet lag has kind of been hitting me. I feel a bit like a potato, so I've just been kind of chilling. But it's starting to get late, it's like 8 p.m. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of yoga here, kind of move my body, do some stretch mobility. I might even pop my bands out and just do a light band workout just to get the body moving. You know, it's been a long day of travel, a lot of sitting. Well, that feels a lot better. And to finish off, I am going to pop out my Theragun and give myself a little self-massage because my calves are super tight. Probably like my glutes, hammies, quads, calves. Those are the main ones that I use this little puppy on. Time to get loose. Quick little double shot of vitamin C because that is essential in just general health, and especially when you're traveling and especially during a pandemic. Vitamin C, man, I'm telling you. I just took my little mini buns out and this is what it looks like. Ooh yeah. Well, just had a great hot shower, feeling pretty good, and definitely starting to get super tired here. Hopefully I can sleep through the night. That's always the struggle a lot of times, especially coming to Europe. I find I'll wake up at like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. just like my body's like, hey, it's time, you should be awake. And so just kind of trying to stay up as late as possible tonight so I can kind of sleep through the whole night. But yeah, feeling pretty good. Definitely excited for tomorrow and hopeful that it brings a COVID test and a new apartment. We will find out. Good morning from Gdansk. Had a bit of a rough night last night. I managed to sleep until what I thought was 6 o'clock because my little sleep band was 6. I was like, oh, hey, that's pretty decent, like 6 o'clock like on the first night. So I woke up, went to the bathroom, I was kind of just laying there. I tried to fall back asleep, but I couldn't. So I was like, well, it's 6 o'clock, I might as well get up. And it's then that I realized that the time hadn't yet changed on my sleep band, and it was actually 3 a.m. And so I was awake for a couple hours there, couldn't fall back asleep for the life of me. Managed to fall back asleep and then was woken up by my alarm from the dead of my sleep at 7. Why I set that alarm, I'm not sure. And then I ended up sleeping till like 10:30 because I was exhausted. So just woke up and got ready here. I'm going to go get my COVID test at 11 here. So he should be here any minute now, and then hopefully later tonight, I think after 5, I can move into my apartment. So that's exciting. Hopefully I can pass this COVID test and then move on with my life.
A few moments later.
I'm back from getting tested. I was gonna film it, but it all just like happened too fast. And so it was actually a blood test, which is a bit of a surprise, but it turns out since I have no symptoms or whatever, they just do this to see if I will have any antibodies. And then if that comes back positive, then I'll be able to get a nose swab a lot easier or something. If not, I have to wait like 5 days. So this is just kind of the way they're doing it. And so hopefully it comes back negative. It'll be weird if it comes back positive. I just napped way longer than I probably should have, but I was so tired. But now it's past 4, and I think our trainer is gonna be here in like 10 to 15 minutes to take me to my apartment. So I better get my stuff all repacked up here. Here we are. Home sweet home. Now I finally get to unpack my bags in my new home. Also, I have a real living house plant. Like, it's the most beautiful thing ever. I'm so happy. That was literally gonna be like the first thing I bought was a house plant. And now I have one. Okay, well, I'm literally in shock right now. So I've just been happily unpacking my apartment here, doing good. And our trainer just texted me and said that my COVID test came back positive. I don't know what to do with this information. It was like an antibody test, so maybe I had it at some point already. And now I don't know. I don't know how. I really hope that I had it. I don't know when I would have had it. Like maybe did I get it in Russia? Like maybe I got it back in Russia. Maybe I got it at home. I don't know how I would have gotten it or when I would have gotten it. Because I was even tested at some point in the summer when I thought I had a bit of a cold and it came back negative. And now I have antibodies. Yeah, tomorrow I guess I'm gonna get the nose swab to see if I like still actively have it. And we go from there. This is not expected. All right, today is the day. It's actually Thursday, so yesterday I wasn't able to get in and get a test. They got me booked in for today at 11. Now today I can hopefully go get a giant Q-tip stuffed up my nose and hopefully get cleared, because hopefully I don't still have it, if I even had it. My goodness, they were thorough with it too, because they went all the way up there and swirled around and did both nostrils. Oh my goodness, I'm pretty sure I just got dumber because y'all took some of my brain cells. But anyways, got that done and I've just been chilling. I'm probably gonna find out my results at 10 o'clock. It's like 9:15 right now, so I'm just like waiting to get the text. And I didn't think I'd be like nervous to pass this COVID test, but now I am, because I do not want to be like stuck in quarantine for any longer than I already have been, and it's just quite tragic. So fingers crossed it comes back negative. Please, y'all. I finally just got the text from my trainer and it's negative. Praise the Lord. I was actually starting to get stressed because it's like 10:30. Apparently my results are supposed to come at like 10, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what if they got the results and now they're like gonna send someone to come like trap me in my apartment, and like they're freaking out. And so I was having a mild panic attack, and then I just got the text from Peter and I was like, thank you, Jesus. Anyways, negative. So now tomorrow I get the go ahead and I get to go do my physicals, and then we can get working out and just get this season rolling, baby. Yes. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm safe and sound in my new city, Gdansk, Poland. Super excited to be here. It looks like a really pretty city from what I've seen so far. And I am COVID free. So that's just a blessing from the man upstairs right there. Very grateful for that, and grateful that I don't have to quarantine again. and I can just, yeah, be with my team, start working out, and start getting this season rolling. Thank you everyone who sent your best wishes and prayers for me during this journey and for this season. I'm super excited to be here. I'm just grateful that there's this opportunity and that basketball appears to be coming back despite this pandemic. I definitely can say that a few months ago, I didn't think that this would be happening, but it is, and I'm just gonna go with the flow and until someone tells me different. And so very grateful for this, grateful to be here. And so let's get these adventures rolling. I'll see you next time. Although I don't really know what to eat because it's always kind of overwhelming when you're first in like these new countries and you're not familiar with any of the names, you don't know the language. It's like, okay, I don't even know how to order something. I don't know what they have. So we're just gonna walk. Oh, clearly still a little tired. Might end up just going to McDonald's or something just because it's familiar. Cheers to Polish McDonald's.